This episode is brought to you by the I Am Sacred Collective, sponsoring a full moon circle in your home every month, on or before the full moon calls. So go to Eventbrite or check a link somewhere and get involved with the I Am Sacred Collective. Whose words will get you sure? I don't know about it. Trust and believe. Welcome, IGers, to the Get High on Motivation live show. We are recording live this morning. And if you hear something today that resonates with you, make sure that you share it with your people. Good morning, Marcus. What's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? So I'm playing my theme music right now so I can get in gear, get hype, making sure all my volumes and stuff are right. Do you have a theme song for this year? What's your theme song? I want to know what's your theme song. What gets you hype? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, love bugs. It's your favorite motivator's favorite motivator, Mimi the Motivator, and this is the Get High on Motivation show. Welcome back. If you are a first timer, then hey, you need to make sure you hit a subscribe, a follow, a like, a something button somewhere so you can know when we are live. And every Wednesday we have a new show for you. Now, granted, I need to tell y'all something real quick. Now, Buzzsprout is having some issues, so this episode might air really late on all those music streaming apps, but you know we got video, and so I'm here for you regardless. I'm showing up every Wednesday for you all to bring you some food for thought, to bring you a conversation, and to answer somebody's question. So if you have a question, please get it to me so I can get it answered, because whatever question you have, somebody else has that same exact question too. So let's get it asked. Let's get it answered. So today's food for thought. Today's food for thought comes from Marie von Ebner Eschenbach. Now, I thought my name was long. My name is Jamia Wells Palmer, but her name is Marie von Ebner Eschenbach. And she says, what delights us in visible beauty is the invisible. What delights us in visible beauty is the invisible. How true is that? Now, granted, sometimes you see somebody all made up and they catch your attention. You looking like, you all googly-eyed, and they got your nose wide open. But what really attracts you to a person is the thing that you cannot see. I immediately think about the poem Phenomenal Woman, and she talks about it's her inner mystery because she wasn't built as a fashion model size. Now, I was blessed. I'm fashion model size. I'm a little cute too. I'm a little clumsy. But what really draws people to you, love bug, is what's going on the inside. It's that inner light. The word charisma, broken down, I think in Latin terms, literally means the inner light shining through. So it's who you really are on the inside is what is shining through and what is attracting people to you. We all know or remember that beautiful girl in high school. She was really pretty. She had her hair and everything was always going on perfectly. But her attitude was horrible. She was like a monster. You know, I used to have a little sister, like she don't belong to me anymore. My little sister was that way growing up. She's not like that anymore, thank God. But my little sister is gorgeous. Oh my God. She's got this beautiful collection of hair on her head that are like curls. They went all the way down to her butt as a kid. And even now her hair is beautiful. She has this beautiful complexion that's like caramel or something. But she was mean and nasty as crap. Beauty is not put on. So I don't care how many eyelashes, I don't care what thread suit you put on. You must know that who you really are on the inside and what you really got brewing, that is what people see. That is what comes through. That is what people are attracted to. They're attracted to your inner light, to your inner beauty. So we talked about this on Clubhouse today, and what we talked about is that we probably need to do some work on our inner beauty. We need to do some inner engineering. We do all this engineering on the outside of our bodies. We put on all this extra stuff. We even go to the barber. I have this barber guy that I'm following on Instagram. I know him in real life, but I mostly just follow him because he's fine. But he's steaming people's heads. He's steaming your head and all this stuff. But is he steaming your mind? Is he stimulating your mind? I ain't trying to throw shade on you, Marcus. But what we really need to consider is how can we beautify ourselves on the inside? I think we got it all figured out on how to beautify ourselves on the outside. But how do we look good on the inside? Now, I know that if you've been listening for a while, you know what I'm about to say. Yes, what is my prescription for everything? Meditation. I think meditation is the answer to everything, don't it? Right? It's like, oh, you don't feel good, meditate. You hurt, meditate. Everything is meditate. I know it sounds annoying, but it is so true. Meditation. Just think about it like this. Think about when you have been up all night, maybe drinking, partying, good timing, just really kicking it hard, super, super hard. And you haven't had any rest. And then you wake up in the morning after those couple of hours that you may have gotten in, and you see yourself in the mirror and you look like S-H-I-T. You know that you look like crap. You know that you feel like crap. You know that you're ugly right now. And you know that more than likely, and if you hadn't even thought about it, you're going to be treating people ugly. You're going to be responding to people ugly because you're feeling ugly on the inside. Now, let's look at the opposite end of the coin or the opposite end of the spectrum and consider when you have had a whole bunch of sleep. You've been on vacation, you got to sleep in, roll around in your bed a little bit, and when you finally emerge and you look in the mirror, you look good. You're glowing. You're fully rested. You're looking good. You're feeling good. You're feeling a little lighter. You're feeling a little happier. You're feeling a little prettier. That is because of that rest. So let's imagine if we gave all the cells and neurons in our body a rest. What if we allowed the muscles and tendons in our body to just rest for 15 minutes during meditation? It's going to beautify your insides. You're going to be calmer. You're going to be more confident. And who doesn't want to show up like that? Because you can put on all the clothes and all the stuff, all the makeup, all the dyed hair, dyed beards. You can do all of that stuff. But who you are is still going to shine through, whether you are beautiful or ugly. So let's spend some time, love bugs, on becoming more beautiful. Let's spend more time on inner engineering so that way our beauty can truly shine through. Because sometimes the beauty is just muffled by all the yuck that we've been going through in life, all the yuck that's going on in our minds, most importantly, and the yuck that's going on in our bodies because we've been feeding our bodies yuck. But let's consider showing up a little more beautiful, but not beautiful on the outside, but beautiful on the inside. And one last thing. That doesn't mean don't get cute. Still get cute, love bug. Still get handsome. Still get sharp. Still do what you need to do because looking good does make us feel good. I got to sip me some tea. And I also got to pay some bills. So if you have not joined PodFest, it's not too late. PodFest will be going on through the first week of March. So go on Eventbrite or click a link somewhere around my head and go to PodFest and put in the promo code GHOM49. GHOM49. Get How Motivation 49 and you will get $49 off of your ticket. And guess what? The cheapest ticket is $49. So that means you get it for free. So go ahead and get on it. You don't have to be a podcaster. You don't have to be a content creator. But if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a business professional, or if you're somebody who is just interested in learning new things or expanding your concepts, expanding your network, because there are over 3,000 people attending this conference. And you can personally connect with all of them. All right. Speaking of connection, let's talk about Clubhouse. Everybody's on Clubhouse, right? No, everybody is not on Clubhouse. There are so many people that are not on Clubhouse. One, because they Android users. I'm sorry for you Android people. But also because they are not sure of what Clubhouse is and what Clubhouse has to offer them. Clubhouse has so much to offer you. I heard Gary Vee compare it to being at a dinner table. And being at a big dinner table where there's a few people who dominate the conversation and the rest of us are just listening, that's exactly what it's like. Except for I want to compare it to a big ballroom. Let's say it's one of those big luncheons or dinners that you go to, and they have those huge tables that seats like 10 people. And usually you don't know all the people there. You might know one person in there and you might not know anybody there. And you're just going to engage in conversation. That's what's happening on Clubhouse. We're engaging in real life conversation. So this isn't no, look at me, see what I'm doing. No, this is literally stepping into a room and hearing real audio, real conversations. It's like being on a big major three-way call with you and a whole bunch of people you don't know who have information that you need to know. So let's talk about the reasons to be on Clubhouse. I wanted to give you two major reasons to be on Clubhouse. One, personal reasons, and two, professional reasons. So we'll start with the professional, we'll work into the personal, and then I'll give you some tips to make Clubhouse a better experience for yourself and the people that's in the room with you. So professionally, what is Clubhouse for you? Clubhouse is a way for you to grow your brand. It's a way for you to grow your knowledge base of your industry. It's a way for you to connect with industry leaders. And when I say connect, I don't mean just like, oh, I'm following them and they following me, or they're not following me and I'm just following them. But I mean literally raising your hand, using your voice, talking to this person, talking to a shark from Shark Tank, talking to a celebrity, a A-list celebrity, talking to the top seller in your industry. They're there. Please believe they are there and they are ready to answer your questions. They are ready to give back. They are ready to pay it forward. This is a tool like none other. I wish I had more time to be on Clubhouse because there's so much going on. There's all these different rooms with all these different topics. I learned about something called human design. I never heard of this human design thing, and now I'm on it. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm magical and stuff, you know. But I've learned so much for my business. Things that I can apply immediately. Things that I'm like, in the future when I get the budget, I'm going to apply that. I have learned and met so many people from across the world. Not just across the country, but across the world. So I don't know, if you're on Clubhouse, make sure you follow your girl. Connect with me. I Motivate on Clubhouse because they wouldn't let me be the motivator fit. But Clubhouse has allowed me to grow my brand. It's allowed me to grow my community. So that to me is a major plus about being on Clubhouse, is you need to grow your community. If you have a product or a service that you are selling or planning on selling, this is a way for you to build that community around you, not your product or your service, but to build community around yourself and let people know what you have to give, what you have to offer. So don't go on Clubhouse just to gain and to get. Give us gain. So go on Clubhouse with something to offer. And if you don't have anything to offer, know that you'll figure out something soon. You'll figure out something to contribute to the conversation. And the conversation can even be started by you. Host a room. Quit being scared. And if only one person comes in there, that's cool, because then that means you thoroughly get to connect with that person. I have connected with some phenomenal people. I've been having meetings every week since I've been on Clubhouse to further connect with the people that I've met on Clubhouse. Clubhouse, man, I'm talking about, I can just talk about it all day long. I promise. Like, this show is not even long enough. I can go on and on and on. And I'm almost upset at the people who have not accepted the invitation. Whether I physically sent them an invitation or I said, hey, are you on Clubhouse yet? I have an invitation for you. I've had this one guy, I've offered it a couple times because I know it's for him. You know when you know something is for somebody and you're trying to tell them or give it to them and they're like, I don't want it. And you're like, what the crap? You know, I've really been trying to tell this dude, look, you need to be on Clubhouse because of what you do. You really need to be on there. As much as you like to run your mouth, if anybody likes to run their mouth, this is definitely a place for it. You don't even need no podcast. You just click on, get on, and start talking about what you want to talk about. Because whatever you want to talk about, somebody else wants to talk about it. You can even talk about things that are going on in your personal world. There are rooms on Clubhouse where you can go vent and cry. And a psychologist is there to walk you through your situation. There are grieving rooms. There are quiet rooms, which really threw me off. But literally, the rooms are quiet. Your job is to come in there. You can view profiles, follow some folks, connect with some folks, but to just really be in there quiet and doing your work. I've had a quiet meditation room. I've seen a room where they're just playing music, so you can get some music interaction. So if you're a DJ, you can do your DJ thing on there. You can attend a party on Clubhouse. You can attend an open mic and a comedy show on Clubhouse. You can attend a smoke session on Clubhouse. There's so much going on Clubhouse. There is an outlet for you. It is an inlet for you to connect with other people who are going through whatever you're going through. Now, we thought we could connect on IG with people. We thought we were connecting with our tribe on IG. No, you are really connecting with your tribe on here. And I mean verbally having conversations. So one thing that I will be doing on Clubhouse throughout the week and at least once a week is I will be beautifying profiles. So I've teamed up with one or two other people on Clubhouse and we make your profile look better. If you don't believe me, go to Ken Heritage and ask her, because she knows. She was there. So we've been doing all kind of things on Clubhouse and really just seeing how can we best utilize Clubhouse in our personal and professional world. Like I said, personal, you can connect with somebody. You might even find your future boo on there. I don't know. But I've already figured out what restaurants I'm going to go to next time I go to certain cities. I have met people that I can really relate to and just have personal convo with. It's amazing what you can leverage Clubhouse for in your personal and professional world. Take advantage of it. So if you have an iPhone, make sure you're on there. If you have friends that have iPhones, tell them, look, quit crying, quit complaining, quit being resistant. Just get your butt on Clubhouse. You'll thank me later. I promise. That's what I'm telling folks. Just you'll thank me later. I've been a little aggressive with the people that I think really, really need to be on there, my real business professional folks. But even some of them have given me some pushback. And I'm sure you've gotten pushback too. What's crazy is you got the Android folks that's like, they drooling at the mouth, waiting to get on Clubhouse. While the rest of the folks just sitting back like, I don't know. But I really want to encourage you all to get on there, to build community, to connect with like-minded individuals, connect with people that will almost be like your virtual mentors. And not even virtual mentors. You literally can connect with somebody and they will become your real mentor in real life because you were bold enough to raise your hand, come to the stage and ask your question. So go to Clubhouse, ask your questions. Go to Clubhouse and share your expertise. You may not consider yourself an expert, but I don't know, it might even just be parenting and you know how to get the child to go to bed. Whatever it is that you know you're good at, go on there and share it with somebody. Share who you are. Share your beauty. Like we talked about beauty in the beginning of the show. Share that. It is a great space for you to connect, for you to grow, and for you to be who you are. Connect with other people doing the same, and for people to see that they need you in their life. Ladies and gentlemen, I am thirsty. My mouth is dry. And we have a question to answer, and we have plenty of time left, so we may even go ahead and answer 2 questions. If you are joining me live right now and you have a question that you would like to ask, go ahead and send it to me. Type it in the chat box, send me a DM, go on my website meetmethemotivator.com, and send me your questions. It doesn't matter. There is no stupid question. You can ask me personal questions, professional questions, spiritual questions, religious questions, whatever it is, something about your health. I am a walking Wikipedia is what my friends call me because all I do is read books all day. I got books in every city. I have a library in every city that I go to, and if I'm in a city where I don't live, then I am at their public library checking out information. So ask your questions, get your answers, because this is a safe space. And whatever question that you have, somebody else is wondering the same thing. So one of y'all got to be bold enough to go ahead and ask the question. Today's question. Dear Mimi the Motivator, thank you for putting out this show every week consistently. I have been listening for a while and I plan on continuing. Thank you, sweetheart. My question is, I am wanting to change my life, and not a subtle change. I'm wanting to change the way I look. I want to change the way I dress. I want to change the way I present myself. I want to change the way I show up in every aspect of the world. I want to completely do a 360-degree turn. I want people to not even recognize me after the pandemic. I love that. Well, that is definitely doable. You can change your life every single day. The first way to change your life is one, you've already done it. You've made the decision. The second way to change your life is to make the commitment. Once you make the decision, that's the easy part. Yes, I want to do this. Yes, I want to lose weight. Yes, I want to grow my business. But when you have decided to make the commitment to the decision, that's a whole different game. When you get committed, you have to first of all determine what is your why. Why do you want to make this change? Why do you want to make this transformation so bad? And it needs to be something so strong that it literally can make you cry. It needs to be the thing that hurts you the most. Are you just tired of your life? Are you tired of living the status quo? Are you tired of doing what you've been told to do? Are you tired of living by your subconscious programming? Well, if any of those things are true, I want to say congratulations, boo. Because your paradigm is about to be shifted. Change is the easiest thing and the hardest thing all at the same time. It's one of those things that is simple but yet not easy. It's simple because we know what to do. What we do is, 1, make the decision. 2, make the commitment. 3, make a plan. So number 3, make a plan. How are you going to plan these changes? Now, this doesn't have to be real big. What I want you to do is write down a list of what this new person looks like, what this new person talks like, how this new person dresses, how this new person shows up. Get very clear, get very specific. I want you to talk about this person as if this person is not you, because this person isn't. They are and not. It's who you're becoming. So I want you to get fully descriptive. I don't care if it's even down to the weight size, how the hair looks, how the nails look, what kind of shoes are you wearing? Have you upped your shoe game and now I'm wearing leather insoles only? You know, what is it that this person personifies? Is this person charismatic? Is this person confident? Is this person bold? Is this person daring and risky? Is this person flirtatious? Is this person sexy? Who is this person? Clearly define who this person is to you when you look at them. The next thing is to decide how can you start becoming that person in the smallest increments possible. If you could work on being this person only 5 minutes a day, what would that look like? For example, if we're wanting to get our body right, more than likely we're going to have to do some exercise. And whether we want to lose weight or just tone up or to build up our body weight, we got to do some exercise. So what kind of exercise does this person do? If you're trying to make the butt bigger, then that means we got to do some squats, stand boo. We got to do some leg lifts. If you're trying to get stronger arms, then we know we might need to do some weight lifting. We know that we have to change our diet. We may want to change the people that we are surrounding ourselves with. And start picking out some virtual people to hang out. Hang out with me. You can hang out with me. I think I have, over 130 shows. So that gives you some time for us to hang out. And then when you're done with them shows, go look at my raggedy YouTube videos. Okay? We can hang out. We can be friends. Hit me up. We can meet on Zoom. But definitely surround yourself with the type of people who are doing the things that you desire to do. Hang out with the kind of people that person you have in your mind hangs out with. And even if you don't feel like you're up to par to hang out with those type of people, you are. So go ahead and start doing it. Start walking in that light. Start walking with that confidence, with your head held high, your chest poked out, and that back straight and tall. Think about who it is that you want to be and start being that person and start doing what that person does. What does this person do? What kind of lifestyle choices does this person make? You have to get super committed and start really taking the steps to being that. If this person is a super badass in business, then you have to start doing that. Because people who are successful in business are successful in business for a reason. They ain't just magically end up there. It ain't luck. You might think that, they so lucky. No, they're so working hard. They're so committed to their dream. They're so committed to their vision that they're actually working on it daily and making it become a reality. When you really want something, you have to really want it, really desire it. More than anything, scratch out the word want, because want indicates lack. You have to really desire it. When you have a real strong desire, nobody can phase you. And the universe is just going to start throwing stuff at you like, oh, you want this? You want to be blessed with that? Oh, here you go, 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 here you go. You're going to be so overwhelmed with blessings and miracles. You're going to be like, wait, hold on, wait. I'm not ready for all this abundance. You're going to feel like you're on a magic carpet ride. And you may not know what I'm talking about right now about this magic carpet ride, but I have a feeling that soon you will know. And you're going to be like, oh, this is what she was talking about. And exactly, it does not happen overnight. Overnight successes take 5 to 10 years. And I'm going to keep reminding y'all that all year long. That an overnight success takes 5 to 10 years. It takes 10,000 hours to be an expert. So how many hours do you have in the game? My girl on Instagram, she's so thrifty, says you got to eat, sleep, and dream it. She's right. You do. That's that put your whole self in and shake it all about. Now, if you know anything about the hokey pokey, you put one hand in, you put one hand out, you put one hand in and shake it all about. No, that's not gonna work. You can't put one hand in, you can't put one foot in and take it out. You can't keep on dibbling and dabbling in what it is that you want to do. That's what a lot of y'all doing. Like this week, you an entrepreneur, and next week you a wantrepreneur because you ain't did nothing in about a week towards your dream or your vision or towards your business, your side hustle. You have to really put your whole self in and shake it all about. You can't be halfway in. You got to be all the way in that thing. And don't expect everybody else to get all the way in there with you. Everybody else can put the toe in, the toe out, the hand in, the hand out. They're going to mostly point fingers at you and tell you what to do with your life and with your business. But if they don't have their whole self in, then you don't listen to them. Invite them to put their whole self into your business. And then you'll listen to them is what you tell them. Because everybody has an opinion when they're not involved. You let them know I don't need any advice. I need assistance. That's what I tell people in my life all the time. I don't need any advice. I don't need no ideas. I am a walking idea machine. I am a think tank. So I don't need any ideas. I need assistance. I need manpower. I need somebody to roll up their sleeves and get in this thing with me. So who is that? Because if that's not you, then you don't need to be talking to me because I got that part under control. And I only want to be talking to people who've already done what I'm trying to do, not somebody who's never done nothing. Because am I the only one that encounters that it seems like all the people who do all the talking are the ones who ain't doing nothing? Come on, man. Listen, we have to be mindful of who we surround ourselves with. We have to be mindful of what kind of energy we're putting out there and how we're showing up. And when you have decided that you want to show up a certain way, be committed to it and start showing up that way. Now, there's going to be some people that look at you side eye like, who she thinks she is? Or who he think he is? You say, I am that I am. I am who I am. And you start walking in it. You start walking like you got your ancestors with you because you do. You start walking like you got your higher power surrounding you and that's within you because you do. Start showing up like it. Show up with that kind of confidence that people are going to be like, ugh. Offend them with your confidence. Offend them with your knowledge. Offend them with your expertise. Offend them with your bright, shining light. Let them go put on their hater blockers. That's on them. I have a feeling that you're about to start showing up in a bigger, better, higher, stronger way. And it's going to make some people in your life, especially in your personal inner circle, it's going to make them uncomfortable. But that's not your problem. That's theirs. You keep leveling up. Because that's going to encourage and inspire them to either one, do the same, or two, to go on about their way. You got to get with it, get right, or get left behind. I want to thank you all for tuning in to today's show. I love doing this. I love you all, and I'm going to keep showing up for you. Keep sending your questions in, and I'm going to keep answering them. I am Mimi the Motivator, your favorite motivator's favorite motivator, and this is the Get High on Motivation show. If something resonated with you today, please share it with a friend. Share it with the enemy. Share it with your family that you know need to hear this. I love you all. Be happy. Be healthy. Be you. Oh, the time is here. The time is now. Hey, thank you for joining me this morning. I hope to see you next week. Share this with somebody. This video will be live in a minute, so make sure you share it with somebody. Yes, 30 minutes, but it'll be worth it. That's what you tell them. I love you, and thank you for joining me.